she's dancing like a stripper. Good morning, guys. It's Ashley coming to you guys with another video. I hate that I always say that. It's like a bad habit that I say that because it's kind of retarded and corny. But look who's waking up. That my baby. That my boo. We are at Ross. We came to LA this morning because, sorry, I thought I wasn't recording, but we came to LA this morning because I told you guys, I believe in the last vlog, that we were looking for places between the Inland Empire and LA, basically the valley, like San Fernando Valley-ish, and trying to decide where we wanted to live, because in the Inland Empire we can find something, we can find a beautiful house for cheaper than we could find for a decent apartment in LA. So we decided to, long story short, we decided to go with an apartment in LA, just because like where we're moving is a straight shot from hubby's job where he works at to home, opposed to him having to commute 2 to 3 hours each way, well actually 2 hours to work and 2 hours home every day, which would be like a disaster. But hold on, hi Popo, you say hi. But long story short, we got approved for the apartment that we really wanted in LA. Well, there was 2 different places we wanted to live, like in the valley, and we only applied to one and we got it. So I came to LA because he had to work, Derek had to work, so I came to LA so that I can go and take the deposit and sign paperwork, and then we're gonna move in on the 1st. So I'm extremely excited about that because it has all the amenities that I wanted. And becoming an up-and-coming YouTuber, like all I see is backdrops and workspace. So like with our gym, it's perfect so that I can do workout videos. Our pool, I can do like tutorials and stuff and have a good like scenic background and so forth and so on. So there's even a nice, really nice brand new clubhouse and just a lot of good amenities. And even in the apartment we got washer and dryer, which we're used to. This place reminds us of a place that we had in Studio City, so we're really excited. But mommy issues are, we're gonna go, we just passed the place, but I passed the place that came to Ross because I have to pee and he has to eat. I don't want to go in there with him fussy, so we came over here so that I can feed him, put him back to sleep, run into Ross to pee, then go back over there and pay the deposit. Trust me, when you have kids, please be prepared because everything is a task, and I definitely don't mind it. But it's just an eye-opener. Like I could have just really like literally went in there, dropped off the deposit, and been on my merry way. But like I don't want him going in there and then meeting him, the management office meeting him, and he's like fussy, which isn't a problem. It's just, you know, I think your kids represent you very well. So if you got a fussy kid, that's a reflection of what type of parent you are. So I like to make sure that my son is taken care of first, because this is priority, right? Poo-poo. Should I priority, mama? So I'm about to feed him really quick because it's hot in this car. You probably can see that I'm cooking over here, but I'm about to feed him really quick. About to turn on the AC in the car to feed him because we're both hot. And then we're going to go in here. I'm gonna pee. Since I need to find a bedroom set, I want a new bedroom set for our bedroom. I'm gonna look at the comforters really quickly, and then we're gonna go pay this deposit, and then we're gonna go to Babies R Us. By then it should be about 12, and then we're gonna go and take daddy some lunch, and then we are going to go hang out with his uncle, or we're gonna go to LA and hang out with Graham. We don't know yet, but we'll take you along with us, so we'll be back in a minute. Okay, so like 20 minutes later, we're finally out of the car. Going in. Hi. We're finally out of the car and in Ross. As you can see, I had to YouTube how to hold him now that he's bigger, because I've only done the newborn hold with him, but he's now too big for the newborn hold because he just doesn't fit anymore. So I had to sit in the car after he was finished eating and YouTube newborn hold, which is the same way you put the Moby wrap on the same way that you put it on for the newborn hold. You just put them in differently so that his legs hang out at the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is how he's in there. His legs are out and he's able to have fun. So really quickly, I'm gonna look at home decor stuff just because, like I said, we're moving and it's always nice to have new stuff. I'm out of breath, but we only intend to be here for like a year or less, so I don't want to splurge, which is why I'm looking in Ross, because we need like a new bedroom set and some like bathroom stuff. So like I'm thinking some cute rugs like this for the bathroom, because that's kind of the color we're gonna go for, since his crib bedding is that color. It's that color, and it's chevron gray and white, so it's like that color and this print from Babies R Us. So I'll see what we can find. In case you didn't know, Ross, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, all those type of stores have some really good quality comforter sets for your bedroom for good prices. So like for example, you can get your down comforter, king size, for 30 bucks, 35 bucks. I don't know if that's focused or not, but I'm just trying to find something that'll look good in our room. Again, Diamond's crib set is a turquoise color, and then it's the gray and white chevron, so I want something that will complement that. So I'm trying to see like if this, for example, would complement that or not, because it's different print, which I like the idea of having different print, but I don't know if that's like way too different. Again, I'm gonna look around. I'm not gonna just buy the first thing that I see unless it like jumps out at me. So like that was a good idea, but that one I'm not like completely sold. So we'll see what we come up with. Look how good he's being. He's so intrigued. But look at this, they even have a headboard, which we need. Only thing I'm mad about it is that it has a defect to it, but I was actually going to seriously inquire about this thing because it's actually really nice, but it's too damaged. I think this is the color blue right here that we're going to go with, like blue and like a taupey gray type of color is my color scheme that I'm going with. So far, again, this is the comforter set that I found, and that's gray with the blue, and it'll go perfect with my Hayworth vanity set as well as Diamond's bedroom set. So we'll see what we get. Yay, so we're official, like a referee with a whistle. I'm leaving the I'm not leaving, I'm still in the parking lot. I just put Diamond in his seat at the leasing office. I was gonna say managing office, but same thing, the leasing office at our new apartment. So I put down the deposit because you pay a holding fee, which is, I think, like you pay the application fee and then the holding fee, which is 150 bucks. And so once you're approved, you pay the deposit, which everything could have been paid like on the day of move-in, including the deposit. But like we're so anxious to finally have a place that we really want, because we used to live in Studio City and we absolutely loved that place. And so you know, we had a little bit of a issue these last couple of months while I was pregnant, where we were doing good, we planned our baby and everything was good, we were in a good place, and it was like as soon as I found out I was pregnant, we kind of like, things took a little bit of a turn for the worse, so to speak, which is sort of why I was rolling back, which is, you know, why like I kind of was a little bit sad in a few of my vlogs, if you've been following me for a while, where I was crying and things like that, and we thought we were gonna have to move out of state to be able to afford to live the way we live now. Because one thing that I don't believe in sacrificing is your quality of living. Like you can, like I can eat top ramen, I love top ramen, I can, you know, hook it up with some hot dogs. Well, I don't really like hot dogs, but you know, I can sacrifice food, not necessarily food like skipping meals, but I can say, okay, for this week I'm gonna eat Top Ramen for lunch instead of having Wingstop for lunch or whatever, because we do eat a lot. But one area that I feel like I cannot sacrifice in, and I can sacrifice with shopping and all that, but quality of living, especially having my son now, like I just feel like it's very important that we live in a nice area, that Derek has, you know, a place to come home and work, because not only does he work in the office, but he works from home as well. I'm going to be working from home as well. And, you know, you just want to, when you work hard, no matter if you work hard and make $10 or $10,000 or $10 million, you want to come home and enjoy home. You know what I mean? Because if that's all you have, that's all you have. So for us, you know, it was very important that, we lived in a place that we really enjoyed, because we were considering moving to Inland Empire, and then it was like, okay, daddy still works this way on this side of town, so that means he has to commute every day, 2 hours to work and 2 hours home. That's not okay, because he's gonna be having to leave the house at least at like 5-6 a.m. just to come home at what, like 9 a.m. Alright, that's not living. Like, I'm about living right now in a smart way, not just like spending all of your money, but enjoying today, because tomorrow is not promised to us. So I want, you know, to be able to have him be up and out the house by 8:30, because he has to be working out until that he gets more sleep, and then he gets home in 30 minutes max. You know what I mean? That is what I wanted for our family, as well as me trying to take my YouTube channel like very serious and like have really good quality videos. I want a place where I can be proud to vlog and be proud to do my setup and have my planned videos, like my beauty videos and cooking videos and all that stuff. So that's what we got, and I'm very grateful. We did say that the first thing that we're gonna do, or the first two things that we're gonna do, is find a home church, because I have a home church. Derek is not from here, so he doesn't have a home church here. I have a home church that I grew up in. I haven't been there, I'm ashamed to say, in about 4 years, but God has blessed us so much with our son, and just so much. We've been through so much in this last year with family and money and so many things. We got in a car accident, and there's so many things that we've been through, and through all of it we've been so like unbelievably blessed, and you can't say it's anything but God. So it's time for us to find a home church on this side of town, so that we can go to church on Sundays and pay our tithes, and also to sit down and budget, so that we can say, okay, this is rent, this is our utilities, this is our cable bill, this is our car expenses. That's that. We can't change that. This is what we spend on food, and from there you take a $50 bill, and that's all you have for the week, or however we decide to do it. But just in a way that, like, we don't want to end up in the situation that we were in when I was pregnant. So it's about learning how to save and to get our credit together, so that we can buy a house when we leave here, because we have a 1-year lease here, and we want to be able to purchase a home at the end of our lease. And even if we're not ready then, just the point of saying, okay, our credit is good and our bank account says that we can buy a home, even if we're not ready at that moment, we renew our lease for another 6 months or a year. Just the point of setting a goal and doing our best to achieve it is the goal. But I'm rambling, and I don't want Diamond to begin to cry, so I'm going to hop on this freeway. It is 11:41. We're about to head back to Daddy's job so that we can go and take him some lunch. And I don't know if it's that I'm sweating. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth foundation, and then I also have Becca highlight. I think this is Opal, or is it Topaz? I think it's Opal on my face, and from the rear view mirror I'm looking super highlighted and super dewy. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I will see you guys in a minute. Look at my sugar plum. We're at Popeyes. There go Daddy. And look how crowded it is on lunchtime. I've never seen Popeyes this freaking crowded. Daddy's on lunch. We came and picked him up from his job, and now we're at the Popeyes in his area, his work area, getting something to eat. I'm excited because they have the butterfly shrimp, which they only have limited time, and they have it today, so I'm excited. And then we're gonna drop him back off, and then we're gonna go to his brother's place so that his brother can use a car so he can go run his errands while Diamond and I just chill, probably watching YouTube or whatever. Red beans and rice. And then we'll chill from there. So people are staring at me because I'm blinded. And this time I'm using the camera, I'm not using my phone. So it's pretty weird, but we'll see you later. Who made my baby mad? Who made you mad? Mommy made you mad? Mommy taking too long? So we're back. We went to go and hang out, and Mommy took a nap. Diamond took like 2 naps. Now we're at Walmart grabbing some groceries and house supplies really quick. He is in wide awake mode. So I decided to put him in the boba wrap instead of the stroller because he likes to explore. Look at his face. He's just ready to explore like a big boy. The mom, big boy. Is that Diamond? He recognizes himself in the camera nowadays, so it's fun to see him knowing himself, knowing thyself. Look at this Walmart. This is the Walmart that I used to come to like at least once or twice a week when I was pregnant, and I haven't been here in so long because I haven't been in LA, and I come back and everything is locked up, which I understand from a financial perspective why they do this, simply because like I am that person who comes in and I'll swatch stuff, which makes it to where they can't sell it. So I understand and I get it, but at the same time, oh, you're trying to hold Mommy. You're trying to... Look at this man. He works at Target, according to his outfit today, but he's shopping in Walmart. I think he's a trader. Your daddy's a trader? He traded on Target. Excuse me, trader. How do you work at Target and you shopping at Walmart? Should I send it to your boss? You work at Target today? Is an honorary employee today?
No Target employees can afford Polos.
You said they can't afford Polos. Don't try to play Target employees. I'm sure they make good money. How you know? You should have went to Target, not Walmart. To see if somebody would ask you where the can of beans is. Huh? And the lady right there looking at me crazy because I'm recording. Girl, I ain't recording you. My baby's so cute. My baby's so cute. Look at these little feet.